I have to zone in all the broken windows and the holes in the wall.
The house is in bad shape, and so is Jay Terry.
It's a whirlwind in my head.
Jay was working in the garage Monday afternoon when Aurora police showed up at the house he rents on Oswego Street.
I heard a bullhorn. The guy's name rhymes with mine, so I thought they were after me.
The SWAT team didn't want Jay Terry. They were looking for Fabien Perry.
He was wanted on an active arrest warrant for homicide, a homicide that occurred in Roswell, Georgia on July 6th.
One of my roommates has a friend whose son was in town, and he was putting him to work and putting him up in the house. I didn't know it, but I guess the kid had murdered his girlfriend or wife and come out here.
Jay and his roommates escaped, but police say Perry stayed inside the house with a rifle.
The suspect did not surrender as promised.
Throughout the evening, I had heard a lot of bangs. I didn't know what was gunfire and what was tear gas.
Aurora police say Perry fired up to 40 rounds inside the home.
You know, they showed up with the SWAT truck. A little while later, this thing comes around the corner, like they call it a Bearcat. It had a battering ram attached to it. Parked that in front of my house, and you see what they did with it.
After 13 and a half hours, police say Perry came outside, rifle in hand. An Aurora officer and an Arapahoe County deputy fired, hitting Perry, who died at the hospital.
But he was an ongoing threat because of a high-powered rifle to anyone who was living in that area.
Once I was on the other side of the barrels of the guns, I was okay.
Jay's house is now unrecognizable, and so is the way he feels.
Just keep having to tell myself it could have been worse.
Again, that was Noel Brennan reporting, and police said that the reverse 911 notifications were sent out to the 41 phone numbers in that neighborhood, but some people told us that they didn't get that call.
Aurora police say you really need to sign up for code red notifications to receive those alerts, and you can do that easily on the city's website. Aurora police learned Fabien Perry was in Colorado over the weekend. In their news conference this morning, they said Perry was wanted in Georgia for murder. You heard that. The case originated in Roswell, which is north of Atlanta. Police there named Perry as a suspect in the murder of his girlfriend, Johana Cabrales-Hernandez. That happened July 6th. Police say her family called police, worried about her safety after someone dropped off her 2 young children. Perry, police say, is the father of those children. Police records show he has a history of alleged abuse. He had also had previous arrests on charges of robbery, burglary, and domestic violence.